Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Martin Cliffe here with another episode of My Guitars, and in this one, for a change, we're looking at one of my acoustics. This guitar is Elsie. It's named after my grandmother who passed away in early 2010, and I was able to buy this guitar with my inheritance money from her. It is an Ovation Standard Elite 2758 AX in New England burst. It is a beautiful guitar. It's got the OP Pro series preamp in. I have changed the tuners to locking tuners, which is very unusual on an acoustic, I know, but I put Hipshot locking tuners on here just to make string changes easier, because if you need to restring a 12 string, you've got a hell of a job anyway, even with locking tuners, but without, it just takes forever. So I'm not entirely convinced everything is quite 100% tight, so next time I restring I need to do a bit of tweaking. But it's generally, it's a great sounding guitar. In terms of how you're hearing it, I've got it DI'd just straight from the guitar into the preamp, and I've also got these two SE Electronics SE1A microphones. I'm just experimenting with a different miking technique rather than using the Rode NT1000 that I have been using. So hopefully my voice is still coming through nice and clear, if not a little clearer, and the guitar is being picked up nicely as well. It's a deep body guitar, which means that it's not necessarily the most comfortable guitar in the world. It's one of these plastic backs, bowl back guitar. It took a while for me to realise that the bridge was quite heavily shimmed. So the action was really, really high. It had 3 shims under it. It was only fairly recently I discovered, thanks to YouTube, how to do that, how to take the shims out and all that kind of good stuff. And now it is a whole lot easier to play. Strung with D'Addario, the nickel bronze 10 to 47 12 string set. It's the only 12 string set they make in that particular type, so it's a big fat neck. It's a bit of a challenge to play. It also means that my usual Planet Waves capos don't fit, so I had to pick up a Shub. I think it's the C2. It's specifically designed for 12 string guitars. It's just a capo, but it's, if I want to play that Eagles song, it's the only way to do it. But enough of that. You know the lick I mean. I used this extensively on recording. There was quite a lot of acoustic rhythm parts on the second Voyager Project album, We're Not Alone, in particular on Second Best Friend, and also Half the Sun. Ooh, that's another video rendering. So there was lots of this kind of and it also appeared in quite a few edited number of acoustic demos back in my old house, before I even had my studio built, of some of the songs, just me playing this and singing. So there's quite a few YouTube videos with it appearing. But then I ran into financial challenges, as happened a couple of times in my life, particularly when I was trying to make it as a professional musician. So I had to sell it for a while, unfortunately. fortunately, I had an arrangement with my best friend Michael, who it was the anniversary of his death just a few days ago. But he took the guitar off me for a fair price, and we always had an understanding that if ever I wanted it back, I could buy it back off him for the same price. I never had the opportunity to do that while he was alive, but after he passed, I arranged with his widow to get the guitar back. So it has that kind of special connection to it as well. So it's not just a special guitar to me because I bought it in memory of my grandmother, but also because Michael then had it for 2 or 3 years. But I'm very happy to get it back, and very happy it survived flying back. Qatar Airways did a great job looking after it. I flew back with it last summer. Last summer it was. Lovely guitar. I don't play it often enough. Don't play acoustic often enough. But it's always useful to have another option in the tool shed. Okay, there'll be more videos coming later this week. Until then, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.